Hi everyone. I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm at DESIGNDOO hairdressing scissors company and sale. Today I'm gonna introduce about the cutting blade of hairdressing scissors. We have the 5 kind of hairdressing scissors today. Normally we have the straight blade, the semi-convex blade, convex blade, concave blade with a shrine blade. We're gonna call for the cutting scissors. It's texturizing scissors. This is dry cutting scissors. This is for the slicing scissors. This is for we say back cutting scissors. First of the straight blade, you're gonna making straight line exactly. It was start using for the 5-point part. It's quite normal. If you wanna using the more longer, more shorter, it's which length you can use for that. This is making the more clean line for the making with the blunt cutting. This is for semi-convex line for using the texturizing cutting. This is quite good for with blunt cutting with the texturizing together. When you're using for semi-convex blade, you can using the straight line. If you wanna making the texturizing, also you can using for the texturizing as well. When you're using dry cutting and dry hair and wet hair, you can use the both of them. But strongly recommend for the convex blade. This is good for the on the texturizing. You can't using for the blunt cutting, making the straight line, because this line is a little bit concave, concave. It's not can be making the straight exactly, but this is making the little bit of concave line. So this is when you're using for the stroke cutting or dry cutting and slide and slicing, chopping cutting, is quite useful for the texturizing. Because this blade is a little bit rounder, making more smooth, more good sliding technique. Also, we have got 2 kind of convex the blade. One of the we can use making the sharpener, both type of the blade edge. This is can be making the little bit more the hard structures, more powerful. But the other ones, we have this is making the sharp blade. It's non-sharp blade. It can be used for dry cutting. For the when you're using for the dry hair, when you're using for the slicing and slide, a lot of kind of texturizing you can use for this kind of blade, but it's not can be cutting for straight line. Okay, this is for convex blade. One of the convex, the other one also convex. This is making the C shape. This is good for the slicing cutting. Like when you're cutting for slithering for the hair, with the slide for the hair is quite useful, because this kind of the shape making the direction for the where you want to do. When you're using for this one, it's quite powerful than the straight blade. When you're using for this one, also you can using for the point cutting, more harder, more stronger, and more easy to making the slide cutting is quite useful. The last one is we say the back cutting blade. This is shape of the S line. This is making mixed with the blunt cutting with the slice cutting as well. This is mixed. Part of the 1 and 2 centimeter of the end, we can making the straight line exactly. Because the inside of the blade, we can making the slicing and slide. A lot of kind of texturizing we can use like the concave shape. Exactly, you can do both of technique, blunt cutting with texturizing. When you choose for the hair scissors, you should thinking about what kind of braid do you want. You should thinking about that. What kind of function do you want? What kind of using for the scissors? When you buy, you should check for exactly for the braid. There are only 5 of the basically there are only 5 of the braid, the hairdressing scissors in the world. It can be starting for like the basic, the scissors. There is any more for the braid. There is just only exist for the 5 kind of braid. When you buy the scissors, you thought about the braid. What kind of shape the braid do you want? How do you want to do using for that? It can be by buying for the scissors. Exactly. Okay, thank you.